Yes, welcome to Kenya USA Times TV. As a new immigrant in the US, there are some things you need to do. First, being you need to open a bank account. Secondly, you may need to have a driving license after doing driving skill test. You may need a phone number or a phone for communication purposes. Eventually, at some point, you may also need to look for a job. But there is also an important matter that is getting a credit card. I know it's a debatable um, topic. Some people say it's good to have a credit card. Some say it's not. However, today I'm going to share with you my opinion and my experience about my credit score journey. Welcome. So, this presentation I will have it has an overview credit card versus debit card. I will show you the difference between the two and what is considered a good credit score, common credit cards companies in the US, benefits of using credit cards, and how to grow credit score. And I will have the summary of the same. So, first, what is a credit card? I know back in most developing countries, especially Kenya, we are used to debit cards, whereby it's linked to our bank accounts. However, in the US, the financial system is a credit system, and credit cards are used here in day to day transactions. So let's see. Credit cards and debit cards are both payment methods that allow you to make purchases without using cash. However, there are some key differences between the two. They are not the same. Debit cards are linked to your bank account and allow you to spend money by drawing on funds you have deposited at the bank. In contrast, credit cards allow you to borrow money from the card issuer up to a certain limit to purchase items or withdraw cash. So, as you can see, they are not the same. Yes, it could be okay. Sometimes one financial institution may overpower, but these two cards are not serving the same purposes. One is for the credit purposes, and the other one is for your money that you have. So, I know whenever you are buying stuff, most people would use debit cards to buy stuff, but in the long run, debit card will not help you grow your credit score. If you want to build a credit score, your debit card will not help you. So, using a credit card is very important. And I encourage people to apply for credit card and use it um, prudently. And in any case, the things you are purchasing with your credit card are the same things you would have used your debit cards to purchase with. So it's very important. Let's see what is now considered a good credit score. Let's say you've accepted my few points about the goodness of a credit card. Okay, with FICO scores and Vantage scores, uh, both range from 300 to 850 points. When you have a credit card, you are given points on how you use your card, but they classify good credit differently. Here is how the two companies classify good credit. As you can see, FICO poor ranges from 300 to 579. Fair is 580 to 669. Good 670 to 739. Very good 740 to 799. Excellent 800 to 850. Vantage score 300 to 499. Poor, very poor. I mean poor 500 to 600. Fair 601 to 660. Good 661 to 780, excellent 781 to 850. While this information is very helpful, different lending institutions have different ways of uh, giving you or interpreting a very good credit score. For example, a credit score of 661 is considered good by Vantage Score, but not by the FICO. That's it. So it depends on your financial institution. For example, if it is, for example, Capital One, whatever Capital One is considering good may not be considered good by Chase Bank. Simple as that. So let's see. Common cards, common credit cards companies in the US. You can have Capital One, Freedom Unlimited. There is Wells Fargo Active, American Express, Bank of America, and many others. As for me, I started with Capital One, and then later on I added Freedom Unlimited. With the Capital One, my limit was 500 US dollars. With the Freedom Unlimited, I got 2,500 US dollars. So as the total credit limit for my case was 3,000. And by the time I finished, this thing I started when I was about to join PMT, that is basic military training. I applied for Capital One and also Chase Unlimited. By the time I was finishing my tech school, that's about 4 months. Is it 4 months? 3 months later, because PMT takes 7.5 weeks, which is almost 2 months. My tech school took 1 month, so it's about 3 months in total. By that time, I had about almost 720 scores, which is a good score. And some people asked me, how did I do it? It's by prudent financial management. You don't have to use the whole amount. You can use at least, make sure that you use at least below 30% utilization rate, and that will be helpful. And make sure also that you pay on time. Benefits of using credit card. Number one, building a credit score, which in turn is useful when buying a car, especially from a dealer or a house. Yes, whenever you are buying a car from a dealer, they will always require a credit score, good credit score. I remember when I was buying my car from a Toyota dealer, they required a credit score. Luckily for me, my credit score was good. They did a soft search and it was good. I know it may not apply for somebody who is buying a car from a friend or whatever, but if you want a good car, you need a good credit score. And also buying a house. Yes, it's interesting that okay, here in the US, you don't have to buy anything in cash. You buy through credit system. US economy is all about credit system. And the earlier you adapt to the system and understand the system, the better for you. So I don't know why some people are saying that credit card is bad. No, it's not bad. Credit will always be there. As long as you prudently use credit, it will be good for you. So I know some people told me that, oh, it's not good to have a credit card. But given my background in finance and having some little knowledge about economics, I accepted the fact that I need to have a credit card. And so far, so good, it has helped me a great deal. I've been able to use it prudently. My credit score is good. Okay, the second benefit, getting rewards. Yes, whenever you are using credit card, you get cashback or rewards. Recently, I received 300 US dollars from using Chase Bank's Unlimited Freedom, which is a lot of money. Third, easy loan approval. I know in the US, every dollar is accounted for, and sometimes you may run short of cash, sort of money. So you may need this credit card is like a soft loan, is easy loan. Fourth, paying purchases over time. Credit card gives you the ability to pay stuff over time. You don't have to pay the whole amount, but you can pay in installment. There is also another benefit, consumer protection. Whenever you are using credit card, you are more safe than whenever you are using a debit card. The reason being, credit card in most of the cases is not connected to a bank account. That's it. There is also travel benefit. Maybe you are used to traveling a lot in the US. You can have a American Airlines credit card or a Delta credit card. And if you use their credit cards, it will be at a discounted rate and you will be rewarded along the way. So it's, in my opinion, credit card is very important. It's a way of leveraging on credit. You are using other people's or the bank's money to advance or to grow your wealth. I know this because in Kenya I used to play this game using credit. I was a business person there, so I was used to purchasing stuff on credit, using other people's money to get profit. So, if you are prudent enough, credit card is not bad. Unless you are reckless, irresponsible, it will be a trap for you. But as long as you are a good um, steward of your finances, you are good to go. Nothing to worry. How to grow now a credit score? Number one, make your payments on time. Yes, make your payments on time. When I say on time, you have to note. I know you will be receiving statements at the end of each month. Yes, make note of due dates or statement dates so that you have to calculate in such a way that by the time you have about 5 days to due dates or statement date, you would have paid at least uh, over 70% of the debt. You see, at least you remain with 30% or less. Pay on time. You can buy stuff today, maybe after 2 days, you pay. Because in any case, you would have used your debit card to purchase those stuff. So it's a way round. It's instead of using your debit card, which you gain nothing from it, use your credit card and then you just transfer the amount from your bank account. Secondly, set up auto pay. Yes, you link your bank account to your credit card so that if you have anything to be paid, it will be paid automatically. So you don't have to remember. Number three, do not open too many accounts at once. Yes, I know. For example, I have two credit cards, I have two accounts, but it should not be more than two. For some people, one is enough and it's okay. For some people, having at least two or three is good, but it should not be too many. Mpaka ikushinde ulipe. No. Number four, pay attention to your credit utilization rate. One important thing about credit card is that you don't have to use the whole amount. If it's 1,000, you can use maybe $100 or $50. The main point here is to grow your credit history and your credit score. You are growing your credit score, by the way, not even credit history. You are building your credit score. That's the main point. Not to use the whole amount. No, to build your credit score. So pay attention to the credit utilization rate. If it is 2,000, you don't have to use the whole of it. You can use $100. And by the way, this $100 is your money. You will just transfer from your you'll set up you will pay from your bank account. So it's not matching. So make sure that whatever you are spending on your credit card ni pesa ambayo unaweza lipa. The money you can easily pay given your paycheck or the money you have in your account. So it's very important. This way you will grow your credit score. And this is how my credit score grew from 300 to 720 in a short period of time. So it's up to you. I know it's up to you to make a decision whether it's good for you to have a credit card or not. But in my opinion, as a business person or having that background, it's good as long as you are prudent steward in managing your financial matters. That's it. And in any case, how will you buy a house without a credit score? Very hard. Na hapa si kama Kenya you will pay in cash. No. Here you don't have to pay in cash. It's credit system. And you have to learn the system in such a way that when the system benefit, you also benefit. Summary. US economy is built on credit system. Hence having a good credit score is very important. This is inevitable. It is very important as a new immigrant to learn the system way early enough. You can even teach your children how to manage their finances, how to use credit cards. So I know you may decide to accept this or you may decide to accept otherwise, but all the same, it will remain the system is credit system. So you have to understand it very well. So God bless you as you think about this. I know it's debatable. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much.